I thought we could start a series on defending against no trump contracts. They've opened a strong no trump here, 15 to 17 points. We're going to go ahead and pass with this 10 count, and that is going to be all she wrote. We're going to lead the 4 of hearts against this. The reason that I want to talk about defending against no trump is that it's simply the place in bridge where you're going to give away the most tricks when you first start out. It's a very difficult thing to figure out where all the cards are, and it's almost just inevitable that when you first start playing bridge, you are going to gift the declarer of no trump contracts lots of extra tricks just by doing things that seem quite natural. So here we can place partner with, I don't know, maybe 7, 8, 9 points, something like that. We can see 6 in dummy. We know that East has opened with 15 to 17, and partner's already played the King of Hearts on trick once. So they have room for something else, maybe an ace and a jack, maybe a king and a jack, something along these lines. Just bearing that in mind, it's always good to figure out what roughly your partner can actually have based on the bidding, your own hand, and the dummy. So Declarer switches to a club here on trick 2, which probably indicates that clubs is Declarer's work suit. They play one to the king, and then they play another one to the jack, which means that they probably started with something like ace, jack to 5 clubs. It's always worth trying to picture what Declarer's hand could be. We know they've already shown up with the ace of hearts, the ace, jack of clubs, that's 9 points. They have another 6 to 8 points located somewhere. It's worth just bearing that in mind. So we're going to win with our queen here, fully expecting Declarer to take another 3 club tricks at some point. And the natural thing to want to do here is just continue with the heart suit. That's the suit that you started trying to set up, but that is fraught with danger. We've seen the king, we've seen the ace, we have not seen the 10 of hearts. We can see that the queen is here. If Declarer started with 3 hearts and they begun with ace, 10, x, what do you think is going to happen if we play another heart? Well, that's right, Declarer is going to be able to duck in dummy and run this round to the 10. If we play the jack of hearts, they can just crush the jack with the queen in dummy and then set up the 10. So if Declarer did start with 3 hearts to the ace 10, continuing hearts here gifts a trick. So I think what we want to do here is try and get off lead. There are a few ways of doing that. We could just play a club and let Declarer play everything else themselves. That's a reasonable option. They are, after all, getting these club tricks anyway, so it might seem counterintuitive to play a club here, but Declarer's going to get 5 clubs if we're right about what they have in any case, so it doesn't seem that bad of an idea. We could play the king of diamonds. If partner does have the ace of diamonds here, we'll probably find out. But Declarer could duck with the ace, we could continue the queen, we could actually set up the whole diamond suit for Declarer here as well, which would be a bit of a disaster. Then there's the spade suit, which we really don't know where the honours are located either. If partner has the ace of spades, it would be really safe to play a small spade here. If partner has the king jack of spades, it would also be safe because they could force out the ace. We could get them in later. So I'm not sure whether to just exit with a club here, play a low spade, or play the king of diamonds. When I was playing this hand, I actually decided to try a small spade here. I don't know if that's right. Partner won the ace, so we got kind of lucky here. And then partner was actually able to send a heart through. Declarer played the 10. We can now beat the 10 with the jack. It could be that partner started with 4 hearts and Declarer only had 2. But if they are distributed 4, 3, 3, 3, it was really important that we got partner to send that heart through. Declarer tries a diamond to the 10. It looks like Declarer has to have the ace of diamonds now. There's just no room left. Therefore, we need to keep this queen, hold on to it for dear life. It's guarding the jack from ever winning, so we do not want to touch diamonds first. We can now cash out our heart winners that partner kindly set up for us by playing one through. Declarer pitches a spade here. And we get our heart tricks. They were actually 4, 4, 3, and 2, so it would have been safe to actually just play the jack of hearts, squashing the 10 in East. But we didn't know that, so we got off lead to get partner in, to send our heart through instead. Now we reach this problem. We can now place Declarer with pretty much all of the missing honours, because we've seen partner show up already with an ace and a king. They can't have room for more than about a queen based on the analysis we did at the start. They might have the jack of spades, and that's really the only card they can have at this point. Otherwise, Declarer would have opened with 14 points for 1 no trump, and we know they're playing a strong no trump. So Declarer probably has the remaining high cards. That means the ace of diamonds and the king of spades. So again, if you play the suits that Declarer is shorter in, if you start playing spades here, what's going to happen is you'll play the queen, and if Declarer actually has the king of spades and jack of spades, you're just giving away an extra spade trick. If you play diamonds, you're giving away an extra diamond trick, because Declarer sat here with ace here and jack here. So the only way to get off lead safely is to play Declarer's work suit, which is clubs, and just put Declarer in. The Declarer wins with the ace, the clubs were distributed as we thought they were. And now we're in a pretty grim situation where we have to decide which suit to keep here. It's possible that partner has the Jack of Spades at this point. It's not possible that they have the Ace of Diamonds, so we definitely just have to keep our diamonds here and hope to God that partner can stop the spades. That seems like the only possible discard. The Declarer looks to be cashing out here. And then I'd imagine Declarer has the King of Spades and is going to take the last trick. So it was safe to actually get rid of a spade there because partner had the Jack. We had to just hope that that was the case. So what did we do there to defend that 1-0 trump and actually hold Declarer to 7 tricks, which actually, believe it or not, was a very good score when I was playing this in the tournament? Well, firstly, we framed the hand from partner's point of view and we asked what can partner actually have here. We added our points to Declarer's very narrow, helpful point range that they'd shown from the bidding to dummies points, and we subtract that from 40. There's 40 points to the deck, and we got the rough idea that partner had room for 7, 8, or 9 points. Once we had that information, we led 4th highest from our longest suit with an honor, which is standard. And just to recap the card play here, we quickly realized that we'd done Declarer a bit of a favor here, that Declarer had the Ace of Hearts and partner the King. We could see that that suit was then very gappy. Jack 9, 8, the 10 is missing. That's dangerous. We were very careful here that we do not continue hearts, because if Declarer has 3 to the 10, we're going to give them another trick. We weren't sure what to play. We took a gamble that partner could get in spades either now or later. We played a spade, which did pay off because partner got in, and partner played the heart through. The 10 was basically finesse. Now, as it was in the hand, the 10 was only a doubleton, so it would have been safe for us to just bang down the Jack of Hearts earlier, but we didn't know that, and so we had to get partner to play this through. We covered it, and then we were able to set our heart suit up from there. So this hand was basically just a lesson in not going first in a suit that's problematic. We got it set up because we were able to safely get one played towards us rather than having to go first. This was the other key moment in the hand where if we continue spades, it's possible we're giving up a trick. If we continue diamonds, we are definitely giving up a trick. So we just got off lead here in clubs. If we knew that part had the Jack of Spades, we could have just got off lead in spades as well, but we just didn't touch our diamonds. We want to go last with them. We threw the spade away because it's possible partner could guard that suit. We knew that partner couldn't be guarding diamonds, and it was a good thing that we kept our Queen of Diamonds here. So we took 6 tricks. They took 7. They made the contract, but that's not the point, because if you're playing this hand in pairs, this is going to be a pretty good score, and it was actually something like 93% or whatever when I played this a few days ago. So place partner with how many points you think they can have, track the high cards, and beware about going first when you're missing honors in your work suit. You may need partner to play one of those through. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, please like, please comment. Help me grow this new educational bridge channel. See you in the next video. Bye bye.